me at least an hour to get all that stuff prepped and ready and out here and set up. But for you, it's in 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's sing a song of one. Okay. How many is one?
One.
One. So, Aqua Velva Man has returned.
Hello.
He doesn't know what I did yesterday. So I ran a compression check.
Wow.
I have 0 on number 2 and 0 on number 6.
Wow.
And I've got like between 30 and 90, 60 and 90 on the rest of them. Except for number 2, or I've got 0 on 4. Number 2's got 140. Or more than that. 170? I can't remember. It's in the video. Anyway, so I got one cylinder that's going to fire. And the rest of them could just be valves, stuff on the valve seats. Which once you get it running, it'll blow all the stuff off the valve seats and the compression will come up back up on those cylinders. But the 0 compression, I went and did a cylinder leak test on it and got it blows past the rings. So I don't know if it's broken rings or cracked piston or hole melted through the piston. I've got a little light that I could stick down in there.
Borescope light, yeah.
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to do here is just attempt to fire it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use gas. I'm going to use ether.
Yeah.
Just to see how many cylinders it's going to fire on. And if it, you know, if it's just going to go, I'm not going to bother. But if it goes, and it wants to live, then I'll fill the bowl with gas. So everybody there is now going, we want it to live, we want it to live.
Yes.
So, I want it to live too.
Of course.
It was such a bummer that it did that yesterday. Rotor caps on, distributor caps on, spark plugs. The other thing we should have is a fire extinguisher. I've got my little fire extinguisher.
Mm-hmm. But you want the big one.
But I think I want my big fire extinguisher.
Okay.
I'm going to go get my big fire extinguisher, and I think I'll let you put the spark plugs in.
Okay.
Can you handle that?
Uh-huh. I think I can handle that.
I'll even give you the tools. Well,
Wow.
I'll let you use the tools. Extinguisher at the ready.
Oh, so it's got pressure built up enough? No. Would you have to start it to safe?
Yeah, you have to fire it up.
Okay, only 2 wires aren't hooked up, but you want to check them over. The right side, to front. I don't know which one goes to which.
On the zero compression, it don't matter.
Well, that's true.
Now they're in order here. Now we may have to go acquire our Top Don jump starter because, as I said in the previous engagement, that chances are once there's compression on every cylinder, it ain't gonna crank.
Yeah. Well, I've got my...
Well, you weren't here yesterday.
Yeah, oh no. The ignition's way down
That shouldn't be too much of a problem for you,
No.
should it?
there. Ready?
He who is shorter than I.
Ready?
Yes.
Well...
You gotta fiddle with it. Kind of jiggle and... Well, she wants to. Keep going.
More?
Yeah. I think it'll go.
I think so too. More?
No.
Okay. I think you're right.
Gasolina.
You want my starter? My battery booster?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
That'll just keep us from grinding this one down.
Yeah.
So I didn't disconnect that fuel line hose, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. But you really don't have to cut it all the way through. You just got to cut a hole in it, and it won't suck anything from the tank. But we're cutting it through anyway. Have you charged that since you used it last?
Oh yeah, it's fully charged.
Hulkman. He's got the Hulkman 8.5. What does the 8.5 stand for?
That's the liter.
The what?
The liter.
The liter.
Yeah. 8.5 gas and
Oh.
a 6.0 diesel.
Oh, okay. Let's fill the fuel bowl.
All right.
I'll keep doing this till I see it coming wet around the accelerator pump. Of course, it might just start pouring down the inside of the carburetor.
A lot of fuel.
There's a lot in the bowl.
You ready?
Nope.
Oh.
Gonna give it a look down inside and see if the accelerator pump still works. But no, of course not. Every now and then I gotta... It's all dried out. Let's see what happens.
All right, ready?
Out.
Okay.
Don't touch the throttle.
Nope. Are you ready?
Yeah. Huh?
What a beautiful thing.
Woohoo! There's what we're wanting to see out there. That's the oil burning off the cylinders that we shot down inside. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I want to get a hose and hook it into the gas can, and maybe the fuel pump works. That's also two-stroke gas. One of my viewers recommended.
Really?
Yeah, using a two-stroke mix.
Huh.
When you fire them up like this, keeps oil on the cylinder walls.
Yes, yes. That's the whole purpose with two-stroke oil.
I heard a little bit of metallic noise, but not much. It doesn't have any rod knocking or wrist pin. But
That was sort of special. For me, anyhow.
well, I'm glad so. But you're down to 96% on your thing now.
Oh, that 96 is not a big deal.
I think it helped out. All right, so let's, I got to get some fuel hose.
Okay.
And away we go. Hey, this is just a little interruption to let you know that the old Biscayne here is a worthy specimen. A little sludgy. Seth?
Yeah.
Remember that guy that told you about a
Oh,
little
man.
66 Biscayne?
Yes, sir. The channel. What year again exactly?
66.
66. Chevrolet Impala.
Well, Biscayne.
Biscayne. Wheel cylinder.
So there's several episodes coming after this episode, so be sure to stop back and check to see if we got more episodes posted to this. It'll take me a little while, but we'll get there. Until then, watch on. You know, and one more thing. You kept bugging me.
Me?
Yes,
Okay.
you kept bugging me about getting a jack and lifting up the front of this thing.
Yes.
So I think what we'll do is go get the 3 wheels that I got. Well, I actually have 4. We'll put a set of tires on this thing. Because see, I didn't want to jack it up because it's a lot easier to get over the fenders with it down this low. So that's why. Remember that step 5 before step 3? That's why.
I figured you had a reason.
I got my reasons. Let's put some wheels on it. Just a that's all you need.
Okay.
Drop her down. Now, I don't want to say them tires are old, but they're G70 14.
I don't have to
Put the flat one underneath it and get another bite. Just lay one underneath the car and whilst I fill the radiator.
You doing my job?
Yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
Till now.
Yeah.
Since you said something. You just like that Milwaukee.
Yes, I do.
One, not 2.
No, we're not even on yet. It's just having a hard time going on.
Oh, I see.
I'm following your instructions.
All right. Fuel line. Give it some solar uncoiling. It's bubbling up little air bubbles without me even touching the pedal.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's not good.
No?
That's fabulous.
Oh. That's good. Good that it's fabulous.
Now, is the master cylinder stuck? I wouldn't think so. It is not. Woo! Of course, it doesn't return. All right, so we want to get the hose off of the fuel pump, which might even be able to be done right here. But they stuck this stupid heater in the way that I don't know where that goes. Got this block heater thing there, and it's right in the way of the fuel pump. So if you want to tackle that, you go right ahead.
No. I think
Oh, now listen to you. He's willing to crawl underneath the car.
Okay, so where do you need it?
Fuel pump inlet.
Okay.
See the cutoff hose here?
Yes.
See where it connects to the pump there?
Yes.
That's got to come off.
Okay, so you want you want your hose put on?
Well, I want the other fuel hose put on.
Yeah. Well, where'd it go?
The other hose?
Uh-huh.
Don't make any difference.
Oh.
That one's got to come off first.
Okay.
It's out
I
there.
was going to take them both underneath me at the same time.
You're going underneath?
Sure.
I guess I put water in it prematurely because I could have taken that stupid thing out of the way, whatever that is. Don't get too rough with it because it looks like it could break. And then we won't have any coolant.
So I just need to take that fitting, that rest of the hose off.
Yeah, it's just a spring clamp. It's not even a regular hose clamp.
You gotta...
No, I don't.
Okay, I do. I'm gonna jump up in here.
So he's going to play with the fuel pump. I'm going to play with the master cylinder.
No.
Just going to keep pumping fluid through it until something happens.
See, I only volunteer for fun jobs.
Well, you don't have to save the hose or the clamp.
Right, okay. So you want it disconnected from the fuel pump. Oh, man. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Oh.
That taking some effort, is it?
Yeah.
Are you giving it all you got, Cotton?
Yes, I am. Feels like it is.
Now you see why I like it low to the ground?
Yeah. This ain't even got a clamp on it.
No way.
Wait a minute. Oh, there it is on the bottom. I feel it now.
If you'd only gone underneath.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Well, I got it to where the brake pedal doesn't go all the way to the floor. That means it will stop if it has to. So we're all waiting on you now.
Okay, that's good.
You trying to just rip it off of there?
That's what I'm trying to do. I need a screwdriver.
I think you're just too old for that.
Just because I'm a year older than you.
You just ain't got it in you anymore. Trying to tear that off there.
Okay.
So you don't have the clamp off?
No.
And you think that you can overcome the spring clamp?
A little bit. But I'm going to try this clamp now.
Well, so far it's proven you're wrong.
Well, I haven't tried the clamp before.
You want this screwdriver?
Yeah.
Holy cow, looks like somebody poured a cup of water down there.
Yes, I'm going to need some water here in a second.
I should go get the cutting torch. Get that clamp off there.
I'm going to go underneath.
Giving up yet?
I'm going to go underneath.
Alright. You're going under. You are wearing your safety glasses, right?
They're on my shirt.
Alright.
Alright, can I get my channel locks? Are you there?
I got some vice grips up here.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Alright, there you go. What's that you say?
I said hallelujah.
Why?
Because it's off.
No way.
Yeah.
Want the other hose? You want to do it from up top or down below?
Probably down below.
It's good and hot.
It's cooler down there.
Well, I mean the hose is good and hot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we just put you through your paces out here, don't we?
You do, yeah.
Sound like some old guy.
Really? Is it going on?
Yeah.
It is?
Push, push, push.
I'm working on it.
Push, twist, turn. Oy vey. Push, push.
I'm trying. I don't know how far we got it on.
Yeah, about not enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You might want to come up top.
Okay.
Is it better down below?
No, it's right, this is good right here. I mean, for this part. But, yeah, I think that went on. I don't know. Yeah, it feels like it went on.
Probably enough for what we want to do.
Yeah. I think, oh, yeah, it's on about half an inch now.
Pass the barb?
Yeah, past the barb, yeah.
Alright. Alright, we got fuel in the bowl, we got gas in the can.
And you're...
Yeah, we'll throw the jumper on it just so we don't eat up battery. We got water in the radiator, which is now leaking. Coming through the core, not that far down from the top. Maestro, if you would.
Yes, of course.
Got it up off the ground.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. Must have picked up fuel.
pretty sweet.
It wasn't for that dead cylinder. Grabbing my regular screwdriver. It's in the box. Quite lovely indeed.
How long has it been sitting?
15 years.
Oh, 15 years.
I don't know what that was. It sure made a big difference.
Maybe the other cylinder kicked in.
Could have been the mouse nest in the exhaust. I think I'm just going to let it sit here and be happy for a few minutes. Wait for the thermostat to open up. Much better.
That's like for 15 years and not wondering.
Every time I do that, I got to drop the idle back. Automatic choke's working. Oh. We're pushing water out the top of the radiator. The cap is bad. I had that almost wide open throttle when it went poof. It took off. I'm thinking plugged exhaust. This thing was awful quiet when it first started. Now you can hear it a little bit. You can tell it's got a weak one.
Don't need this hooked up?
No. I don't think so. Didn't like that. Just kind of hoping for that stuck ring thing, and maybe hammering the throttle a little bit to get it unstuck. Get some cylinder pressure built up, but don't look like that's happening. Well, let's see if the brakes and the transmission work. Just in case the oil on the manifold wants to catch fire.
Yeah. And this smoking a bunch.
Well, I pulled the valve cover off, and then I put it back on there, and I just put the bolts in. I didn't tighten them down.
Oh, that's
So it's
That's where
bleeding
the oil's
oil.
coming from.
Yeah, it's bleeding oil all over the exhaust manifold.
yeah.
Now, for those of you who are wanting Operation Crusty Truck videos, this is part of Operation Crusty Truck, believe it or not, because when Crusty was running short of funds, rather than just eat up all the funds, I used what was left of them to get this so that I could send it on down the road and increase the fundage of Crusty's truck. And no, it is not my truck. It is not my truck. So, this is for sale. 1966 Chevrolet Biscayne 4-door factory 396 power steering, power brakes. The only thing missing on this car is the air injection reaction system, which was the California emission controls. Doggone it, I wish I'd thought about that valve cover. It's about what, 102 right now? Somewhere around there. The dry forest of Southern Oregon. And just to keep everybody happy, click, 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 and click. Starts right up.
There you go.
Brake booster's working. Check the transmission fluid. Why? There isn't any. I just about bet. Put the tranny fluid in there, it'll move. What you want bet? You know, it had fluid in there when I pulled the stick the first time.
So did it?
It did.
Oh.
Of course, it wasn't running. I mean, it's a power glide. It's got to work. I didn't have any tranny fluid left. So she's getting some 530.
Excuse me?
Just what part of redneck do you not understand? Now, most people are going to say, you know, people generally put the snow tires on the back. But what we did was we put the performance wheels on the back. So we know what we're doing here. See what happens. Oh, it likes to run. On 7, but it likes to run. Oh yeah, right in here. Hey, turn signal starting to work.
Yep.
It wants to live. Well, let's see here. If the radiator's holding water and the engine wants to run and the tranny goes in gear and the brakes make it stop, we gotta drive it, don't we? That fits. All buttoned up under the hood. Drive time. We don't need no sticky license plates.
And then shut it off as when you leave. Door?
No, not yet.
Huh?
Not yet. Yes, the brakes work. Have to go sports.
Yeah, right.
Didn't work. Run a little rich. joints are junk. The plugs are junk. The carburetor been sitting empty for 10 years, 15 years. Got a dead hole. Not too bad overall. So, anybody interested in this? I doubt you'll find it on ElderlyIron.com, but you can contact me. It's down in the description below. If it's been sold, it'll say so down in the description below. Until then, for Redneck Restorations, this old junk. Jeff Bradshaw. Man, I just want to go get spark plugs for it and set of points. The Biscayne. Camera's rolling.
Oh, all right.
Camera's rolling.
Alrighty.
Soak it down underneath you. Except you're not enough spark plugs in on this side. Not that we're worried about water in the cylinder to this engine. Oh, on the side? Oh! I didn't look. Well then.
You're gonna keep on barking until I move you over here.
Oh, come on. I gotta edit that out now.
Oh, guess I shouldn't have left that tire on you, too.
Wonder where? Yeah, I should have done that.
Should've done that. Yeah, he's got the parts on, so he's not making full bar.
Ah. I hate you right now.
Here. Are you there?
I got some vice grips up here.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Alright, there you go. There you are, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
Oh.
You know I had to be coming.
We'll check the transmission and the brakes.
You want to move this gas can out of the way, or
Nope.
you're just gonna move it a couple inches?
Nope.
You want to put that jack in the front seat, or?
No, I'll come back for it.
Okay. I'll take the quad down there. You gonna leave the camera going?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to do that over.
I thought that was the oil that you...
Waspices.